Welcome, everybody, for this very new podcast in Gora Academy. And welcome to Sri Radha Govinda Mataji.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. So, we are going to discuss some everyday topic, everyday situation in our community, in our lives.
Yeah. Thank you, Anuttara. Anuttara is a doctor. She's actually a vet. She studied veterinarian and she also studied psychology. She's doing a counseling program right now. She's traveling around the world. And we always talk about family issues, relationship issues. And we said, why don't we do a podcast about this? So, my dear friends, thank you very much for joining us. Here is our
Yes, I don't need to introduce Sri Radha Govinda Mataji because I feel, she's our, mentor, our, go-to astrologer, specialist, but also psychologist. And, so she can give us insights even on a deeper level.
That's
So,
true,
yeah.
right? Astrology, psychology, philosophy, they are like a triangle. It kind of goes, we can't separate one from the other. We can't just say, oh, I follow spirituality. I don't care about psychology and astrology. So, Anuttara, I was talking with the temple president the other day. And, temple president situation. He told me, this Prabhu, he wanted to come to the temple and do a full Vedic Yajna. And the temple president was like, are you married legally? It's like, no, I don't want to get married legally. I only want to get married by Yajna. And then the temple president had our premarital training book. And then he said, Prabhuji, look, Prabhupada says that you should first marry legally and then you should marry through Yajna. Because this Prabhu was thinking, I want full Vedic Yajna, fire and ghee and brahmanas, but he was refusing the whole legal consequence implement, the whole implication.
Ooh, it's like, wow, the signing, the documents, it's gonna ruin the things, isn't it?
So I don't know if that, or he believes that marrying legally means he will be responsible.
More responsible than a yagya? Or
Well, that's what he thought.
okay, what about puja is very, 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 very stronger responsibility too. Yeah.
Well, I told him actually, I was telling this Prabhu, what about if somebody hires him on a job and then we'll do a big puja, om, swaha, we'll throw some grains and we'll make everyone chant, oh, glories to your employment, jai ho, right?
Then when you want the paycheck?
No paycheck. This is only...
Okay. No, because you didn't sign the contract, isn't it?
So, yeah, exactly. No paycheck. Just a karmic agreement. Actually, what you asked is very interesting. It's not that there is no consequence, right? It's just that this person doesn't either believe in karmic contract, maybe, that he thinks that if I break up, there's no, what's going to happen? She can't take there's no prenup. There is no, by the way, I highly recommend if you're living outside India, get the prenup so that people don't just, in India, by the way, it's not valid. It's not legal, unfortunately. So yeah, if the universe will feel to feed this guy through job situation, imagine, no, people want legal contracts for their benefit, but they don't want legal contracts that makes them responsible. Do you think it's similar in the West also?
That sounds like it sounds like a Western story because I see it very often. Also, I'm from Italy originally, so there is this very strong tendency of going to live together. Yeah, but not getting the papers, not getting married, because anyway we live together.
Oh, I
We
see.
will support each other. Yeah, but then when it's time to get paid, what happens? When it's time to be husband and father for real, they believe they're above the system. Yeah,
that's a good one. I think it's some sort of entitlement. They think they're above the system. I think this whole generation Like I'm in the 80s, so 80s people are a little different, but it seems like the current generation, they're a little bit more into more than responsibility. They are into YouTube videos and TikTok views, and they don't want to really even build a career, what to speak of marriage. They want to go viral. They don't want to do the work. No, they just want to manifest things out of the thing in everything, work, relationship, right? Is
Yeah,
that
it's a big identity crisis. They don't know who they are. You only have a profile. If it doesn't work, okay, you can change it. You can try something else.
yeah,
So this morning I had lots of likes, but then if the people don't like you anymore, who am I? I should do something else, you know. So there it reflects on their family also,
that's so
unfortunately.
true.
Yeah, the
See,
dealings
you
with
brought up
family.
a very good point about identity crisis. I think this really, Anuttara, this makes relationships so superficial. You're not really marrying the person. You're marrying, you in one sense, right? The social media. My husband was telling me this morning, this particular person, they look so excited and happy on social media, but then when they come and talk to us, they're miserable and they really are like nowhere and they don't know what to do with their life, so we can't even believe the social media image of people. So then you in the sense hypothetical, you're not marrying the person, you're marrying the content creator. You know, you're looking for someone to just validate your vibe. I know people like this. They got attracted. This person sings so nicely. They have a angelic voice. Their social media image is so perfect. And then they got married. And then later on, they had to deal with the realities of washing dishes, washing the clothes, and dealing with the character of the person. And then it's like, wow, it's not the same person you married. You just married a guy who says, wow, you're such an angel. That is not real connection.
Very true, yeah. So I'm thinking about this big responsibility concept. Responsibility is a value, of course. So can we even teach it? Actually, or is it it sounds like a delete button is much more valuable these days. Like, okay, this marriage, okay, oh, she got sick, I have to take care of her. No, what does it even mean? New marriage, new yagya, new fire. Oh yes, that sounds like a good vibe.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. That's true, huh? It's crazy that people can be like that. You can't daily karma though. And that's I have clients coming to me, right? They're carrying this burden of karma. People think that they're escaping the system by avoiding legal papers and whatever, but then actually it's serious. Marriage is a serious business.
Oh yeah, please let's talk about this with you, Shri, because you can go to the courthouse, you can go to a trial and get divorced. We got this. But what about karma? What about dharma, especially if you are in a relationship where you got married? You have to be accountable to the universe, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But see, when people get married, whether or not they divorce legally, they are connected for life. The karmic energy is connected all life. Whether this guy may leave the lady and then go with somebody else, but he still has to pay the karmic debts connected to the previous one. So when the person breaks a vow, it's like trying to trick gravity. Imagine I throw my phone from my second floor, or I jump off the building and I say, I am spiritual. All you want, right? Like, I am spirit soul. I don't care about karma. I don't care about astrology. Tell me about it. I know so many people that say that. Uh, Do you think that if I jump off the building shouting, I'm spiritual, I'll be saved? People think,
Let's see the next life. What about that? Yeah. And by the way, we were talking about men's perspective. It's not only about men, it's also for the ladies, you know, because I've seen myself, there are many ladies that are looking for the savior. Oh,
mm,
I need a husband. Then he would fix everything. It will make me grounded. And
oh,
if he doesn't want to sign a legal paper,
mhm.
okay, But no, actually, he's telling you exactly what he plans to to do. He plans to have no responsibilities, and when times come, plan B.
Oh.
Ahia, ahia, we say in Italian. So yeah, like or like, what is this? Should we do like this?
I was really, really thinking about what's the solution? Is there a solution? I don't think you can exactly teach responsibility. If you know what I mean. But one thing is, especially, I want to get married, and in the next 6 months, you cannot teach responsibility to the guy or the girl that you want to get married. If that's what you think premarital training is, no. It's like, no, that's not. So if you depend 100% on a guy who is 100% depending on the flow, you're both going to drown. So my conclusion in
Yes.
this regard was, especially for women, build yourself, have a career, earn money, work on your self-worth. If your parents didn't give you affection, don't remain in that dysfunctional thinking that the man will provide what your parents didn't provide you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, this goes a bit against the Vedic culture as it is, but to be very honest, these times are not what we are living now. This is Kali Yuga, so it's much more likely that a grounded lady that had work experience, that can organize her own life, will find a man that as well recognizes, look, okay, she has some skills, she can do this, she can organize, because life work is not so different from housework in the end as well, if the wife
Tell it to
would
the
have.
men.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also a man that lived alone by himself for a while and worked in a job. That's much more likely that, he has an idea of how to build his family life. What
Mm,
do you think, Shri?
yeah. Yeah. I think we need a good balance. We need physically, we need to be healthy. Again, we can't say I'm eating prasad and eat all kinds of unhealthy food that is not good for your body. And then you can't say Krishna will take care of me and not get a job or not become qualified, and then don't think that, oh, I'm marrying a devotee. He will take care. No need of prenup, no need of legal marriage. We'll get married, yagya. No, have legal boundaries. Keep your resume updated. Along with your spiritual things, use common sense. Common sense is pure intelligence. Sometimes these days they don't have. Because at the end of the day, Yamaraj, he doesn't really care what we what kind of flag we wave. It's more important what kind of dharma we followed. And promises is not just initiation promises, it's also marriage is a promise. When we promise in front of the yagya, we'll stay together. It's not a joke. No? I think this is some key element, responsibility and understanding that you will be connected. Even if you're divorced, even if there was whatever situation and you broke up, the karma is always there. Even if we deny it, it's gravity. Karma is like gravity. So, any
Thank
other
you so much.
last conclusions or realizations before we can end today?
Yeah, I was thinking about Mahabharata, where it is said that if you protect Dharma, Dharma will protect
Mhm.
you.
Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha.
Beautiful. So that's all there, Just make sure you understand very well what Dharma means. Also for you personally, your Swadharma, and then Dharma will protect you.
Amazing.
What do you wanna? Yeah,
Amazing.
she.
Yes, I think that's our concluding statement. Dharmo rakshati rakshita. If you protect your dharma, dharma will protect you. And also, legal is important. Keep your profiles updated. Use common sense. Be on the right track. Thank you so much for tuning in to our very first podcast. And keep smiling with us and send us questions. We will also answer some of your questions. Thank you very much. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Haribol.